Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Another episode.
Shine and shine.
What season would this be if we were doing season 3?
This season 3 right here.
Season 3, episode 2.
Damn, bruh.
Yeah, season 3, episode 2.
We back for real.
Yeah, Sean and Sean talk about shit. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, if y'all didn't catch the first 2 seasons, right? They all like mostly audio, right? Then
Yeah.
Season 2 we got into the video.
There's a couple of video.
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely.
But like I mentioned in the last episode, we are going to be moving into an actual space.
I can't wait till it happens.
Yeah.
It's a couple weeks away.
Yeah, that we're going to be building out. And you'll see it. You'll see it grow. That's the thing I'm excited about.
Yeah.
People will actually see it grow.
Yeah.
And, we are looking into making it a space not just for us,
Absolutely.
other people that want to produce.
Absolutely. It's gonna be pretty dope. And then in addition to like us producing in that space, right? It offers us the opportunity to kind of showcase the neighborhood at the same time.
Exactly.
Right? We could bring a couple people in, talk about some things. It's a lot of stuff that's happening around the space that we creating in. So it'd be kind of interesting to have to talk to some of those people around. But I feel like us being in person and being on video, like it's something to that for us. For this episode.
100%. It adds to. It's all about. If content is a game of many faces.
Absolutely.
You gotta have. It's not just about podcasts. You used to be able to just do podcasts and do a voice, and you would be
The
okay
good old
with
days.
that, But now you have to add layers. You have to do video.
Absolutely.
You have to do voice. Video. You have to produce social media shorts.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You have to keep people interested. Like I was looking at Hot Ones.
Okay.
The Wing Show. They did big. They went to TBS for a little while. Then now they're back, and they still got a huge presence online.
Yeah.
But they only produce a show every 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, they're not daily. They're not. I thought they were every 2 weeks is when they produce a new show.
That seems about right,
but
though.
they are so active with creating shorts and
absolutely.
It just seems like they're putting out more content.
That's kind of the key, man. Like over the last year and some change, right? That's kind of one of the things that I really did understand about the landscape, as it were, right? It's like in order to really kind of do anything on social media, you have to be intentional, number one.
Yes.
Right. But then you got to be consistent.
Right.
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 Those two things can go really, really far. They can get you into a lot of different doors.
Absolutely.
And I figure like us having some consistency now, right? People getting a chance to see us on a frequent basis. I think that it can definitely lead to the spaces that we want to occupy.
Absolutely.
You did?
Yeah, absolutely. So, what do you think about how some of the stuff that's going on in the government right now? The border situation's a mess. They impeached Mayorkas.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Which was crazy. I actually met him a few times. He's a nice guy. His staff really loves him. Like
they're not his staff no more. Somebody else's staff.
He's a really nice guy, though. With my current job position at GSA, I get a chance to meet a lot of these cabinet heads, and
absolutely,
he's a really nice dude. So it was kind of crazy, to see that. I'm like, damn, I actually met him a few times.
My take personally is this, right? Like, America really is suffering from an open border problem right now, right? Those border states, right? That especially on the southern border, right? We don't even really talk about the northern border that much because people don't really care that white people is coming from Canada, right? But when you talk about the southern border, for states that are running along the southern border, right, protecting themselves, and then the government stepping in to say, no, you can't. That seemed a little wrong, right? Why would you say, remember that Texas is full of American citizens.
Right.
Regardless of how you want to regard them or regard the Governor Abbott, whoever, it's American citizens. Fucking people coming from a different country, and you have the ability to vet those people, right, is a problem, right, for citizens, right, that already currently exist in the country,
right. Yeah, it's just a crazy situation, and I just think that again, as a government employee, it's kind of sad to see how our leadership is kind of dropping the ball.
Absolutely.
They seem to be, and I'm not talking about the top. I'm talking about Congress.
Absolutely.
Our senators and congressmen. are so busy being at war with each other that they're letting a lot of little things go that are turning into big problems.
Absolutely.
We still don't have a budget. We still don't have a budget. And they keep kicking the can down the road with these continuing resolutions. And I know we just sent how much money to Ukraine?
A lot more than we should have.
A few $100 billion to Ukraine, and it's like I gotta get more into that, how all that works, because I just don't understand, if there's not a budget, how do you send money?
So
that's
the key to not having the budget, though.
Okay.
When you don't have a budget, there's no budgetary constraints to be applied when you're trying to send foreign aid.
He just screws McDuck in the money bin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how you got to kind of think about it, right?
Okay.
Understand when we had our last budget, right?
Okay.
It was roughly, 17, 20 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
right? But in that space, like, we was operating in the wartime, and they was trying to send money to different spaces.
Right.
We got a budget, though. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to borrow from this portion of the budget because then it's going to wonder why you taking money from citizens.
You got to explain that. Yeah, you got to explain it.
So you got a continuing resolution, right? Then you can be like, oh, we creating these sources of funding.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And remember, every one of these sources of funding is just an idea of a source of funding.
Right.
And there's no guarantee that there's a way to fund the thing that comes under that.
Right. Yeah. I just as far as Ukraine goes, I feel like that could be like their version. Ukraine and Russia could be their version of the holy war that's been going on in the Middle East for thousands of years. I feel like that war can go on for a very long time.
Absolutely.
I see no end. At first I thought it was going to be like a quick thing.
Yeah.
I thought that. I honestly thought that Ukraine was gonna end it. But obviously this thing is still going. We'll be 3 years in November.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I just don't know. Like, I don't know about what they're doing. I don't know what's happening with the money. I just know if you send a country,
go ahead, say it.
What's the president's name?
Zelensky.
We haven't talked about him in a while. President Zelensky, his T-shirts are getting nicer. Have you noticed that?
Absolutely.
His T-shirt, he started off wearing
that little funky ass. I got it out of basic training. Yes.
The shirt that just said Ukraine.
Yeah, absolutely.
His T-shirts have gotten very nice.
That he went Montclair now, Sean. Huh? He in the plain Jane joints, huh?
Yeah.
What? He's showing up with the Christian Dior plain Jane joint, and you like, damn, he look a little stylish to be the leader.
He looked like he's getting a pump before you get on camera.
Come on, man. Sean.
He's hitting the gym.
Come on.
A little bit more regularly
Sean.
now. He's firing his leadership.
Come on.
For no apparent reason.
The thing is, you got to see citizens in Kiev.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's a fucking war going on in your country.
Yeah.
Right? Apparently.
Yeah.
But the citizens in Kiev is kicking it, sir.
Right.
They ain't slowed down. They partying every night.
Yeah.
It's motherfuckers that can't eat in America, sir.
Yeah.
We sending $100 million at a time.
Yeah.
Over there.
Did we create an oligarch?
Create? Sean, he was already the dude. Yeah. Remember.
But he didn't have the money like
he had
does.
The space, though.
Yeah. He had the space.
Know what they fighting over? Them nuclear plants.
Right.
He got them nuclear plants.
Yeah.
That's what he holding on to.
Yeah. And now he got billions.
Now you got some billions. They just sent you the billions.
So it's all about space to me. That this, obviously, there is, like, Ukraine will never be able to repay that debt. But they do have the land, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
They have the land, and and if, depending on which way this war goes, they have the ability to bless people with that land.
Absolutely. So I just saw a cat from the UN. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
I saw a cat from the UN the other day said the reason why everybody's focused on this war is because if Russia wins, right, then the dude that's in charge of China, right, is going to automatically go and take Taiwan, right? And because if the Ukraine loses, everybody who would fight with the U.S. would be afraid to fight on behalf of Taiwan against China. So now you just create a space. They just gonna win. Like that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, like I tell everybody, George Washington in his farewell address, Sean, said, We got to focus on America.
Yeah.
We got to like make sure America's solid and all of these things.
He also warned about creating independent parties.
Absolutely.
It's like he was a fortune teller.
Because
Like,
it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that people, when they feel like they are being vilified and downtrodden, are going to at some point rise to the level that they need to do in order to make them to cement themselves in a better position.
Yeah.
Civil rights movement.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just saying that there's only a finite amount of time where people are going to be under your thumb. And then they're like, oh, you know what? I got to do something different. So if you create a two-party system, you're going to keep telling one group of people at various times that they can't have. So now you're creating a whole group of people who can't have. So when you was talking earlier about looking at, or in the last episode about looking at the Congress and whatnot, right? Like, that's why it looked like that.
Yeah.
That is why, sir.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah, we're heading into an interesting year. November is going to be insane.
Absolutely.
With our election coming, our presidential election. I do believe that a lot of the people that are older, that are, congressmen and senators, I do believe this is their last ride. I don't think Mitch McConnell is healthy enough to keep going. You think so?
He not. But the thing is, people love tradition in America, right? That's how we, as a nation, were built off of the idea of tradition.
Right.
The idea is these folks just stay there till they die. Remember, Senator Feinstein died in office. She ain't the first one. She ain't gonna be the last one.
No.
If you don't think that
there were two last year, right?
Absolutely.
There were two last year.
If you don't think Mitch McConnell gonna die in office, he really gonna die there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not wishing death on him, but he's like 80-something years old, and he can't function no more.
Right.
But they don't want to get rid of him because the moment that you put his seat up for like grabs, basically, there's the opportunity for somebody to take it from you.
Yeah.
And that somebody is 9 out of 10 going to be a black person.
Yeah. That's the way that's what it's trending towards. I saw that Governor Hogan was running for a seat. I like Governor Hogan.
I do too.
I think he'll do well in that space. He's not afraid to bite back.
Absolutely.
He will. He really showed me something during the COVID.
Absolutely.
When we were all shut down. He showed me that he really was about the people.
Absolutely. He did that during the riots in Baltimore.
Yeah, he always shows up. He always showed up. That's why he was governor for so long.
Absolutely.
He only not governor now because he didn't.
He wanted to run for president.
He didn't want to be governor more. Right.
The thing is this right here. As a GOP member, all of the fucking GOP people who vote on that side, you should be disappointed in yourself for not making sure that Governor Hogan, right, or Larry Hogan, could be your one of your nominees for president.
Exactly.
This guy's the dude that could sweep the country.
Oh, 100%.
This is the dude that can bring political parties together.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
He's the guy that crosses the aisle.
Yep.
But you chose to be in the circus.
Yeah.
So you force him to go, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to get a Senate seat. He'll watch it from ringside.
Yep.
So I'm with it.
Yep. Yeah. He's a very, very good, very, very well-minded guy when it comes to politics. I didn't know he kind of came out of nowhere for us, a lot of us Marylanders, because he was a real estate guy.
Okay.
I was like, I don't even know who this is. But he's got to be better than the last guy. But it's like one of them things. Like he really showed up for Maryland and the country.
Yeah, absolutely.
He did a lot for the whole country as just the governor of Maryland. But,
absolutely. You talking about the dude bringing PPE in?
Yeah.
Having fights with the president.
Yeah.
Because he could get access to PPE.
Yeah. So I wish you well on that race, bro.
Absolutely. Larry Hogan, I'm up on you, sir.
If I lived in Maryland, you would definitely have my vote. But,
damn, I be forgetting you don't live in Maryland.
No, I live in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But I'm moving back to breaking news.
Breaking news?
Yeah, I'm moving back next year.
All right.
Yeah, I'm moving back.
I'm just letting y'all know, man. I live in Maryland currently, and I do feel like Larry Hogan was the best choice for it. He should be in the primary for the GOP. I'm not even a GOP guy, but I carry a lot of conservative views.
Right.
But I feel like he would have been a really, really wonderful president, especially with all this nonsense that y'all got going on right now. So whatever, dude.
I feel you. Yeah, man. Let's see what else is going on. Like, there's a lot going on, man. when you think about like where we are with sports, we're kind of like in a down phase with sports because the NFL is over. The Kansas City Chiefs won the championship.
Shout out to the
Super
Chiefs.
Bowl. They are world champions. Although I still don't understand that. But
Because we're the only people in the world that really play like American style football.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
You know,
I mean, I get it.
you said it
like,
with the fake. That was hella shady.
I get it. Like, I mean, that's like a one-person election to me. Like,
got certified winners. You might not be the winner though.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. We are the only. We're the best of the sport that we created. I get it.
That was real shady. Man.
Yeah, I want. I mean, I actually wrote a paper about that when I was in college. I got an A on it, and I blew the professor away. Like, she was like, "Yeah, you're right." Like,
I never thought about that.
yeah, like you're the world champions. But when I wrote that paper, this was in the late '90s. There was also NFL Europe. There was a World League. There were several leagues around.
Damn, do you remember NFL Europe?
Yeah, and the World League, and
absolutely,
with the Barcelona Dragons.
The Dragons was my favorite squad.
The rain.
Shout out to the Barcelona Dragons.
Ryan Fire.
Yes,
yeah, I remember all those teams, and I wrote that paper. Like, wait a minute,
that's crazy.
How could the NFL team say that they're the best, the world champions? Yeah, they might have the better talent, but for one game, if you one game for a championship. I'm talking Little Giants here, baby. Little Giants.
Not Little Giants.
If you like one game,
I remember Little Giants.
Like if nothing else, we've seen that a want can beat talent.
Absolutely.
Hard
work beat talent when talent don't work hard.
Look at Rudy. Was his last name really Rudiger? His name was Rudy Rudiger?
Yes.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up.
Hey, Sean, breaking news. When I was in high school, right? My name got changed to Rudy for like a brief, couple weeks. It's like 3 months. Like people used to call me Rudy just because I switched my hats out every time, like Rudy from Fat Albert.
Oh, okay. It wasn't because of Rudy Rudiger.
No.
Okay. That's a better Rudy though. Yeah, to me.
I can't do this.
I watched Rudy it came on TV 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's a really well done film.
Up.
Yeah, it's still a really good film. You just felt like this guy just never stopped. Like he was getting kicked in the face every day, but he just kept coming, and then he got to run out on the field, and
that's the spirit of America, Sean.
Yeah.
Get kicked in the teeth, come back, and run on the field.
Yeah.
You ain't got to win, just run on the field, man.
I knew a guy in the Navy that Rudy Rudiger is a what do you call them? The people that come and speak and give you
like a motivational.
Yeah, he's a motivational speaker now. And I met a guy in the Navy. He came and he spoke on the ship, and this guy was a journalist, and he did a story on him afterwards. And he was like, "Yeah, I met that guy Rudy one time." I was like, "Okay, how was he?" He was like, he was exhausting. He was like, he was just too positive.
I want to be sad right now.
He was like, he just never turned it off. Like, he just kept giving me quote after quote. He was like, he talked in inspirational quotes, and it was impossible to write a story with that. He's like, I couldn't write a story with that.
That's what I aspire to. I want that to be my life. Where like every time somebody asks me something, Sean, how you feeling today? Well, the spirit of Zen within me.
Yeah.
I'm with it, gang.
I was like, wow. I was like, that would be hard if you like. Yeah,
that's
like
my quest
if
for
you
the
like,
year.
yeah. So how you feeling today? I feel good, but it reminds me of the time when I was in the locker room and the Gipper came in and and he just said, "Win one for me." And like, he said when he went to write his paper, his article, it was just a bunch of inspirational quotes. How do you write a story from that?
You don't. You write a poem, Sean.
No.
He should have wrote something creative, man.
I was exhausted just listening to him tell me the story, and I wasn't even there. And I was like, I immediately said to myself, I hope I never meet this asshole. Like, that's what I said. Oh my God.
That's my life, Sean. Wait.
Why are you so positive?
2 years from now, Sean, that's going to be me. I'm going to be walking in like, the dust has settled. And clearly cleaning your life up has been the right maneuver. Or something cool, bro.
I don't think he's still doing. I don't know if he's still doing motivational speaking. I didn't even know that. Of course, that's what he would do for a living, though.
Absolutely.
Like
Why not?
Like, of course, that would be his natural. He's not going to go to pro wrestling, right? Like, of course, that's what he's gonna do. Like, he's gonna be.
He quit playing football.
Although he's pretty good to get his teeth kicked in, but why would he do wrestling? Of course, it would be motivational speaking. But he's never off the clock, is what this guy was telling me. He's never off the clock, and that really, it should have made me happy to hear that, but it made me kind of like mad
because he was so sad. I'm so happy. Why are you so damn happy, Rudy?
Yeah, it really made me kind of upset.
Shout out to Rudy.
And I was like, damn, I hope I never meet that asshole. Like, I really said that to myself. Like,
okay. My brain hurt right now. Hey, look.
But I hope he's doing well. I do. I hope he's
Rudy,
doing well.
I'm up on you if you're still alive.
I do. Yeah, I'm sure. I think we'd have heard about it if Rudy Rudiger.
I'm saying his full name.
Rudy Rudiger.
All right. Hey, look, we gonna come back. We're not talking about Rudy Rudiger. We come back. But hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Sean talking about shit. Welcome back. Sean and Sean talking about shit. The shit that we finna talk about, though. Let's get into some entertainment movies.
Entertainment. You know, the Oscars is coming up. The Grammys.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Killer Mike, best album.
Shout out to my man
Did you
Killer
listen
Mike.
to that album?
I have not listened to that album yet.
Oh my gosh, man.
But
that album is
it's incredible.
Yeah, it makes you think about the struggle. Every young person that has ever wanted to do something for their family has felt the struggle. You've been in this space where you've had to buy a used mattress, or you had to go to the food stamps.
Absolutely, we did that too.
That's what this album is about. It is amazing.
Is he growing up?
Yeah, it is an amazing album, and the fact that he swept the Grammys, and I was ecstatic for him.
I'm impressed by that.
Don't know why he got arrested immediately after.
He got into it with a security guard on the way in.
He did what?
He got into it with a security guard on the way in. Security guard didn't want to let him in the show, and he told him who he was. The security guard put his hands on him. Then Killer Mike put his hands back on the security guard. So it wasn't. He didn't kick nothing off. It was self-defense type of deal.
Oh, okay. So why did he get arrested?
Because they didn't know the full story of what I'm thinking. But they just had to get him because the security dude worked at the establishment.
That's trash. That's trash.
Yeah, but shout out to the A.
Yeah.
For sweeping the Grammys.
Yeah.
He did.
Killer Mike.
My man Killer Mike running jewels.
You got to listen to that album. You got to.
My problem, Sean. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say On the Way Home.
I'm with that.
You got to listen to that album.
My problem is, like, young folks they don't know who Killer Mike is.
Kai Cenat immediately snapped because Killer Mike won and he didn't know who he was. He immediately snapped because they all thought that Travis was going to win.
Listen, I understand, right, the idea of who you think should win this award. As we spoke about in the last episode, Sean, right? You have to put this. You got to put your work up against other pieces of work.
You got to put it in.
They not just choosing because you went viral once. Right. This shit got to have some legs to it. It can't just be a fly by night. I'm screaming in the album using auto tune every record.
Right.
That's not art, sir.
Right.
I rock with a lot of young people. I don't believe in calling the new hip hop mumble rap, right? I rock with a lot of these young people, and I listen to a lot of their music, and I know that a lot of it is fueled by pain and the pain that they've gone through in their lifetime. But if you don't understand, if you're not really, really listening to what people are putting into their records to really win, sir, you don't really know, right?
Yeah, if you only listen to yourself, you lost anyway.
Absolutely.
You lost.
Absolutely.
Like y'all leader, Future, produced a lot of the records on a lot of the songs on that album.
Absolutely.
You know, and No ID.
Absolutely.
Like the album is cold, bro.
It gotta be hard.
Yeah, it's cold.
It gotta be hard. But then what I did notice at the Grammys, Jay-Z did the Kanye speech, right? And he talked about Beyonce and how cold she is, right? Because she sold a lot of records.
Yeah.
But again, I've been telling people for years, Sean, when Destiny's Child was a group, Kelly Rowland was the musical notes that was selling Destiny's Child, right? Beyonce's a wonderful entertainer. Singer, not at all, right? Like you can sing.
Yeah, man, you about to have us in a fight.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Y'all know that how everybody who know me know how I feel about Destiny's Child and Beyonce and them, right? I'm not gonna get it twisted. Don't get me twisted. Beyonce can sing.
Yeah.
Can she sing better than Kelly? Absolutely not. Is she the best R&B singer in the league? Absolutely not.
No.
You can't even run that up.
I wouldn't even call Beyonce's music R&B though.
It's not.
Like I would call it more pop. Yeah.
It's pop music.
Yeah, I would call it more pop. I think she left that R&B spectrum a long time ago.
Absolutely.
Maybe after her third album, you know, she got out of that space. But I was saying, like, you know, I heard what Jay-Z was saying. I understood what he was saying. Maybe they got into a fight before he was making up.
That's his way to make up.
Making up.
I got you, baby.
Yeah, he was making up. Watch this. Watch this. Like he's making up.
He's getting his lifetime. I thank y'all for giving me the lifetime achievement, but y'all need to recognize my wife.
Yeah. And I get what he was saying, but for me, what was it? Album of the year?
Yeah.
Number one?
Yeah.
Or album of the year. Album of the year are about stories. You know, they connect all the way through.
Absolutely.
From the front to the back.
Absolutely.
And other than Lemonade, which she was telling the story about Jay-Z and what she was going through, her stories, her other albums don't connect all the way. She has a bunch of hits on those.
Absolutely.
But they don't connect. They don't tell a story. So Lemonade probably should have won.
Absolutely.
Out of all of her work.
Absolutely. I will give you that.
Because that was the one that told the complete story.
Absolutely.
The rest of them just kind of like, they were just
disconnected.
Work. Yeah, it was work. You know?
It's pop music, Sean.
Yeah, it was work. But yeah, Lemonade, I agree, it should have won Album of the Year. But it for some reason it didn't. But, you know, if you talk about it's got to be a story. And if I'm an artist and you're an artist, we are artists. We know how other artists are grading that work.
Absolutely.
We know how it's the same thing in every spectrum.
Absolutely.
When we ask questions in the interview, when we're editing, when we're in the studio, when we're in the booth, how does this connect to what this last song? How does this shot connect to what I'm going to shoot next or what we shot before?
Absolutely.
That's the story.
Even in terms of like us producing podcasts, right? Like, so we did the last episode.
Yeah.
We gonna catch y'all on the next episode.
Yeah.
We open the next episode with what we like.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming back. Right.
Yeah.
I'm saying, don't get it like. I understand that Beyonce is a wonderful entertainer. She can entertain the shit out of a room. She's not singing nobody under the table.
Right.
If I'm putting Beyonce up against people that I know can sing, if I put her up against Jennifer Hudson, right? If I put Beyonce up against Kelly Rowland, if I put Beyonce up against Fantasia, right? Like, if I put Beyonce up against Kelly Clarkson, like it's really some space that we're gonna have to occupy that like you ain't gonna win, shorty.
Yeah.
But that don't take away from the fact that she cold.
Who she is,
right?
Yeah.
I think she cold as an entertainer.
And the things that she's done. Yeah.
Absolutely. I won't take none of the accomplishments away. My problem now with they set of people, right? Jay-Z and Beyonce, is that now she's going to venture into country music, right?
Right. Her album comes out next month, in March, right?
And everybody's saying, oh, well, you know, yeah, she's from Texas. I do connect with the fact that she's from Texas. My problem is that at this specific moment, there are about 4 to 6 emerging black talents in country music.
There's a lot. They've been there for a while in that space.
They've been there for at least the past 5 years, making a name for themselves.
Yeah. Starting with Kane Brown.
And they records is hitting.
Yeah.
Right? And what's going to happen is...
we lost the light.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
But what's going to happen is Beyonce is going to...
We'll turn that one off.
For sure. Yeah. What's going to happen is Beyonce is going to jump into the ring, right? She's going to jump into the ring, and she's going to steal the thunder
Yeah.
that they need in order to be successful in the country space.
You think so?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's going to be a concerted effort for her to be successful as a country singer.
If this album, I haven't heard the songs. I haven't heard the 2 songs she released, but the album comes out in March. If she was thinking about that in that space, I haven't seen the covers or anything. Do you think she has some of those artists on there?
I would pray that she does to platform them, right? But if her record come out, and all of the like the newest country black folks ain't on this record, that to me is a problem because what it does is it kind of manipulates the field, right?
Yeah.
It makes it so that these people who need a voice don't have a voice because people are dependent on a voice that they've already heard, right? It's the same way when it comes to political shit. Like the person who you ain't making no noise in the political arena for the people, but they jump in the ring and be like, "No, I'm here for the people," and then you just use it to like magnify your own success and take resources away.
Right.
That should be crazy.
Right. So what do you think about? She isn't the first one to do this either. Like K. Michelle did it.
Absolutely.
What I hear, I didn't listen to K. Michelle's country album
Because she's not Beyonce.
Right, exactly. And K. Michelle can sing.
Can sing her ass
She
off.
can sing.
But she's not Beyonce though.
Yeah. She's not the first one to do it, but I think she will be overly successful because she will be pushed, and the Bayhive will make sure that this is a big thing.
Absolutely.
And that's all well and good, but again, if the album don't tell no story, you in a genre that is all about stories. You in a genre that's all about story. Going back to Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry was the man in country.
Come on, Sean.
And Chuck Berry told stories. Like, you got to tell stories if you want to do country. It can't be just about line dancing.
It can't. You cannot. So that's the key, though, right? That's the key. Now that I feel like that about a lot of music, right? Like I feel like people they finally understood that Drake been selling them the same song over and over again. Now the nigga falling off. You like, oh, he make terrible music, right? Because he never made nothing that was substantial. And he was like, oh, this is classic music. He's been a pop guy, right? I'm not gonna hate on the fact that he's a pop guy, but I'm not gonna lean on this guy to give me the record that I'm gonna share with my children, my grandchildren.
Right.
You dig? He's not gonna give me a children's story, right? He's not gonna give me the record that's making. Oh man, you know what? If I ain't have this Drake record in my life, I don't know where I would be.
Right? Yeah, that's true. And that's what it's funny. I was saying that I was talking at work the other day. I was talking to some of the people I work with, and we were talking about that. About how Nicki Minaj refuses to sing Starships at a concert anymore, and Drake announced that the other day, or a couple weeks ago, that he's not going to do work no more with the song with him and Rihanna. And for me, it's like you just thinking about yourself, because those 2 songs are somebody's favorite song. And they are coming to see you, hoping that you perform those songs. And there could be a point where somebody was like, you know what? I was down. I was about to off myself, and I heard Starships, and it put me in a better way.
That is what music been doing for years.
You're only thinking about yourself. How dare you? What's her name? What's the girl that did that? How dare you? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
I forget her name. I'll figure. But
let's look it up.
That's what she said to the world leaders. That were
Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg. Yeah, Greta. How dare you? That's how I look at Drake and Nicki right now.
Yeah.
Like you really think you bigger than the people that put you there? You were there because people paid for your music.
So that, Sean, is what we are experiencing all over entertainment. Right? Remember last episode we talked about how basketball, football, sports don't look the same because they judging the GOATs based off something different. Right? Remember, the entertainers that we grew up watching, their intent was to connect with the people so that the people could feel them, so the people could still keep buying shit from them. Right? The people that we fucking with now just want to sell you something.
Yeah, that's it.
They don't give a shit if they connect with you.
That's it. Yeah.
They just want, the only connection they want to have is your bank account connecting to their portal to buy the product.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all.
That's it, and that's all. You're right. You're absolutely right. So, did you? I know you boycott the NFL, but did you see any of the Super Bowl halftime show?
I watched the whole fucking Super Bowl.
Oh, you did?
I watched the.
Oh, wow.
Sean, not only did I watch the Super Bowl, I watched the AFC Championship.
Oh, right, because of Lamar.
And I watched that game before the AFC Championship when
with San Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh, it was after.
When they played the Texans.
Oh,
right?
you talking about the week before?
Yeah.
Yes.
I watched that game and I was like, it was incredible, right?
Yeah.
And let's be clear, like I really am, like my understanding of boycotting the NFL, MLB, and NBA was in the sense of I don't understand why these folks are still playing and it's fucking COVID was happening and people were still dying. The lens that I got from somebody was like, Sean, this is what these people do for a living, number one, right? But then at the same time, like, nobody really want to watch like tragedy all day long. You feel me? You can't just watch tragedy all day long.
No.
You have to balance that shit out. So
and that's all the news was, a 24-hour news cycle with just the numbers increasing of people dying. Yeah.
So if you watching just on the regular news, they had the death counter. And every time you get on there, they just keep saying, shout out to the essential workers. And this how many people died yesterday. Well, yeah, we need something to balance that shit out a little bit. Then when you wasn't hearing about COVID, some new black person got shot by the police or beat up. So yes, I had a real time with that. I'm still not in the space of enjoying it yet, right? Because I'm now want to know why and this is like a nod to Antonio Moore, right, from Adolph's Foundation, right? Why the fuck do everybody have to put like gambling on all of the black stuff?
You mean like commercials?
Yeah,
and
like
stuff?
all of it's gambling attached to the sports now, right? But they are targeting black audiences with the people that they put in the ads for the gambling.
You know why? Because black people don't gamble.
Black people do gamble.
They trying to introduce us. They trying to bring us into.
That's the problem. Black people do gamble, and they have a fucking problem when they do it, right? And we don't have no money as a like a collective.
Yeah, right.
So if the idea is for us to fuel this machine by putting the crumbs that we do have in it as a gamble, like I could actually lose my crumbs. I just have an issue. I'm taking issue with that.
Hey, you mean like gambling is? I get it. I get how it could be addictive. I get how but for me it's like I don't even put myself in that space.
Absolutely.
I don't, I might go to a casino once every 4 or 5 years.
Absolutely.
And like I'll go in there with the amount to spend, and then when that's gone, I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Like quite to be quite honest, when it comes to casinos and strip clubs, I would rather ball the money up and throw it in the trash can.
Absolutely. I am with that. Supporting that decision.
I would rather ball it up and throw it in the trash can.
Absolutely.
And then go back and get it later when nobody's watching. Like. So.
This guy's a genius. You didn't hear what he just said. He just put the money in the garbage and came back for it. So he still got the money.
Yeah.
Versus just going and just throwing it at this random stage.
Yeah, exactly. And the reason why I say go back and look when nobody's watching, because nobody calls me a trash digger.
Yes.
Nobody.
Man, I thought he was doing something socially responsible. My man just don't want to get talked about. So don't talk about. You see my man Sean digging in garbage. Yeah. He looking for his money that he put in there.
Yeah, I seen tons. And when I was in school, tons of reputations got ruined for being trash diggers.
Like, what school did you go to?
I went to Baltimore schools, bro. It was terrifying.
Yo, shout out to Baltimore for holding people accountable.
Baltimore City public schools, bro. It was terrifying.
Baltimore City, like yo,
all the way up to high school. Then I went to the county.
Yo, you was digging in the garbage. I don't hold you, that shit is terrible, sir.
Yeah, there was a song, bro. Trash digger, you funky N-word. Like that was the song, bro.
Oh, I'm done.
Scarring. Like I'm 46 and it still like touches me a little bit, bro. Like I was not gonna be one of them people.
And this 46 is his real 46. Y'all found that out from the last episode.
Yeah, there was a song, bro. There was a song.
I'm dead.
Like somebody would throw something in the trash just to see, like
who gonna go
they would set people up, bro. Like, and it was every school I went to. I went to 3 different schools in 3 different parts of Baltimore.
And that's what they was on.
And it carried over. everywhere.
Baltimore got a strong standard then. I'm with the standard out here in Baltimore, man.
Yeah, bro, there was a song. But yeah,
Bruh.
nah. Yeah, but yeah, I can't grasp it. I can't grasp it. Like I can't. I don't know, and I feel bad for the people because it is a sickness.
Absolutely.
You know, when you experience, like, you know, if you have a gambling problem, you know, and hopefully people are getting help, but I don't see it getting no better now that it's allowed in sports.
It's legal.
Yeah, and like, you know, and for you know, and I know what the NFL says, there wasn't any setups, there wasn't any script or anything, but how could you not think that way when every game that Taylor Swift was at, the NFL gained over $300 million this season. They probably got over $1 billion with her being at the Super Bowl. Like,
remember,
viewership went up.
Sean,
that's more money.
You're not allowed to do anything with an NFL jersey or anything, right?
Yeah, and Kyle Juszczyk's wife, created a clothing line that is now licensed by the NFL.
Licensed by the NFL.
Yeah.
Who's the first person?
It's dope though.
It is.
It's dope.
But you don't think everybody who would have been doing that shit would have been making dope shit for the NFL because they had ideas.
Yeah.
But the NFL wasn't on it.
Right.
Who the first person with one of her designs?
Right. Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All I'm saying is that, like, this is like, that's a whole opportunity. And when you think about business, entertainment, all of the shit, like, you have to think about how businesses are intentional, right? Corporations are intentional about leaving people behind.
Yeah.
And that's what that feel like. So
yeah. Mr. Kyle Juszczyk can now retire because his wife about to be a billionaire.
A billionaire, sir.
Like, now that shield the official shield is about to be on her gear, he can retire. Like, he don't have to be a fullback no more. Like, he is, and then, like, you got Taylor rocking his stuff. You got Brittany Mahomes rocking your stuff. She said she got orders from
absolutely
like everybody. Like Debo was rocking her shit no, Debo was rocking it all season. Nobody cared until.
That's what I'm saying.
Debo, one of the best players in there, he was rocking it all season. Different stuff, and nobody ever asked him where he got it from. Like.
This is what I'm saying.
Now her stuff about to go up, and like it's gonna be about $200-300 for
that's
a
vest.
That's it. Got the NFL about to get their little bit of piece of money because it's got the shield on it. Yeah.
And her husband, right? Even if they get divorced, right? Because the access came as a result of his employment.
Yeah,
he gonna always have access to that pot.
Yep. You're right. It's crazy, bro. Like. Yeah, it's wild. But you know, it ain't like. But what I gotta give to her, her stuff is original.
Her shit hard.
It is original.
Her shit is hard.
I ain't seen nothing like that. Like it reminds me of. It kind of looked like some old school starter stuff.
Absolutely.
But it looked better than the starter gear.
It's like an upgrade.
Like, yeah.
Absolutely. But it looked up echelon. It looked top tier though, right?
It looks good.
It looked elite.
Yeah.
Right? When you look like something that you put on, and motherfuckers like, oh, you got that shit on today. Like,
you legit. Yeah.
So shout out to y'all. I'm up on y'all. Because if you could, in my opinion, if you could get up and make something happen with the NFL, let's rock.
Hey, what the other NFL, not to be down on them.
What you doing?
What's the one that needed to be on a contract? So he can get he need to be on a contract, the NBA player. So
it's Tony Snell.
Yeah, did he get on a contract?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. But he was needing that for his children because they both on the spectrum.
They both autistic, absolutely.
But his wife was doing Burka bag challenges on TikTok.
Absolutely, at the exact same time.
Why ain't you doing what? And you want me to you want them to give you money?
So I think that's if he didn't get a contract. Because that shit came out in the same week, that's probably why he didn't get one.
I don't know much about Birkin bags except they expensive as shit. I know Drake got a whole room of them in his mansion somewhere, they said.
Which is stupid. That's stupid. You stupid, sir.
What are they like? They like $30,000 bags.
It's something like that. I don't really know, but
and she had a bunch of them on a private jet.
Taking pictures of shit.
She had at least what? I saw at least
it's like 20 of them on there.
Yeah. I'm like, man, you can sell them. You can sell like 3 of them bags.
And y'all got health insurance for a year.
Yeah, bro.
This is it, man. I don't know what to say.
I don't get it, but
I don't know what to say.
yeah, we Miss Juszczyk, former Raven. We
Absolutely.
drafted Kyle.
Yeah.
He was our fullback before we got the big boy. He ended up leaving the Ravens on a contract dispute. He didn't want to leave Baltimore, but he landed in a good spot in San Francisco.
Absolutely.
He's a big part of that team, and he was one of my favorite players when he was a Raven. You know, so.
In San Francisco, just for the record, y'all not doing the same thing next year. It's not happening.
What you mean?
They not running it up to the Super Bowl.
Oh no,
that's not a thing next year.
You know what's up with them though. It's the Kaepernick curse.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's the curse of the cat. Until you like, it's the Kaepernick
but
curse.
But was it really a
right.
Kaepernick curse though, Sean? Because like I mean, I'm fucking with Colin Kaepernick, and I'm fucking with the Neil and other things. Mm-hmm. But I do have to be honest. In that same year, he wasn't really as good as he was the year prior. You dig? Numbers wasn't the same, Sean.
I mean, everybody has a down year though.
They do,
and he was going through a new coach and new coordinator.
The problem is though, like you can't blame the whole thing on everybody else. You got to still show up though too.
That's true,
right? You still got to like you can't if you the squeaky wheel,
yeah,
right, and that's trying to get the oil. You still got to put the numbers up too.
Yeah, that's true.
You dig?
That's true. I think from a media standpoint, him kneeling made it easier for them to get rid of him.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
They made it. It made it. Even though that got them into trouble.
Absolutely.
Because they ended up. We all know that the NFL was found guilty in collusion on that case, and we still don't know how much Kaepernick got. I think he got a grip.
When the last time you seen him?
I think he got a grip.
When the last time you seen Colin Kaepernick?
On that little Netflix.
Okay, then. So that's
he made that thing with what's her name? Oh man, I can't think of the director right now. It'll come back to me. He made that, but he wouldn't promote it, which was weird. But maybe he didn't like the final cut. I don't know. But
or maybe it was the whole thing was a setup, Sean.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird, man. But
when I watched the little story about his life,
he had to get a grip.
When I watched that little story about his life, Colin Kaepernick had a lot of stuff happening for his whole life, right? You get to the NFL, then like you put yourself in the black portion, and I think that's kind of like you just trying to identify with your black side a lot. But at the same time, though, sir, you was a sucky quarterback at the exact same time, and a lot of people do that thing where they, you know, they try to use their blackness as a shield when shit start going awry because people like, damn, you're not as good as you used to be.
Right.
You did?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but yeah, like I say, like curses. It's just funny that they've just kind of like gotten to the top every time, and they've gotten
kicked in the teeth.
They gotten their heart broken. Like it's been 10-point leads in the fourth quarter every time. Like it's the same story. Like but like I said, I was a 49ers fan until the Ravens came.
Shout out to the Ravens.
Yeah, I had to get with the home team, and it's been a fun ride. It's
Absolutely. They're gonna be the first team to win 4 in a row, Sean.
It's been a fun ride with this team.
They're gonna go 4 straight up.
Yeah, it's been heartbreaking too. It's been a lot of heartbreaking.
Hey, that was before. Now they got the team.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But this is commercial break time.
Yeah.
Look, see y'all at the commercial break. See y'all in a minute. Sean talking about shit.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Back
to Sean and Sean Talk About Shit. Hey, you guys out there know we are gigantic sneakerheads.
Absolutely.
It's just been something that's very important to both of us. and we were talking before we started rolling today. We're not as involved in the purchasing of the shoes anymore, but we're still fans of the culture.
Absolutely.
And we always will be. Yesterday, the Jordan 4 reimagined dropped. Bread. Jordan 4 bread is probably one of the best Jordans to ever be released. They reimagined it. They've been doing this reimagining series where they've taken some of the most popular Jordan shoes and they reimagined them. Like I have a pair of ones upstairs that are the royal blue ones, but they turned them. They took them and they don't make them leather. They switched them into like a nubuck material.
That's fancy.
And yeah, they're nice. They brighten up the blue a little bit.
Yeah.
They're nice. And then like they also have what came out yesterday, the reimagined fours were all leather.
Yeah.
Now the originals were nubuck.
Absolutely.
Probably a lot easier for Michael to play in. That's why they were nubuck. They break in a lot faster than leather.
Yeah.
And all last year, when they released this photo about last October, everybody was like, "Oh, that's whack. I'm a traditionalist. I'm a traditionalist. That looks horrible. Why would they do that to a classic? Why would they?" And all they did was literally, it's the same shoe. They just made it leather instead of nubuck. And everybody, I'm a traditionalist. I'm not with the shits. I don't want that. And I'm like, that look fire to me. If y'all don't want it, that means it's going to be there.
Could finally give me a 13.
It's going to be there.
For it. Absolutely.
So all of the end of 2023, everybody was talking about this shoe and about how it's trash, it's ugly, they don't like it. Boom, boom. 2024, January 1st. Oh shit, this is the shoe of the year. Everybody that was hating on it now loves this shoe, and I'm like, I'm not going to get it.
That's it.
I ain't getting it.
It's the hype beast, Sean. They've been killing the game for years. I'm not going to
get the shoe. They oversaturated it, talking about the shock drops.
Absolutely.
Usually I get the shock drop. Nike did not do a shock drop in the United States for this shoe this year. But it was shock dropped in Europe and shock dropped in a couple other places. Needless to say, the shoe came out yesterday. I tried to be smart. I was like, I'm going to go to Hibbett Sports.
Hibbett Sports.
Because Hibbett,
they be on the low.
They be on the low. Bro,
damn, I shouldn't have said that on TV. My bad.
I go to Hibbett Sports website. I'm there 4 minutes before the countdown. I'm like, shit. Yeah,
I got it.
I'm going to get this.
I got that.
I was like, because I always, like, when it comes to stuff like this, I strike out on the Nike app. So I go, 0 hits, the shoe, add to cart. The add to cart joint lights up.
Oh, we on.
My size is there. First of all, as soon as the cart lit up, the first 5 sizes is already gone. I'm like, how? I add the 14 to cart. I get to cart. I'm like, pay. Your size is no longer on.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's still 10 o'clock.
They made one pair, Sean.
It's still 10 o'clock. So I'm like, God, because this shoe is all I've been talking about since October.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, okay, let me get over to Nike real quick. Like, I'm sorry, Nike.
Yeah, you shouldn't have did that, sir. You already going backwards.
So then they put me in line.
Yeah.
They put me in line.
As they should.
And I feel like I'm actually standing in a line at
As
the mall.
you should.
Like, I feel like I'm in the line, like, talking, like, waiting, like, these motherfuckers better have this shit by the time I get to this register. Like, stop playing with me. Like, I need this shoe right now.
Oh no!
So they put me in there. First, then I put my thing in there. Then it did the re-up. The reload. Motherfucking screen come up with a bunch of flowers, buses, and bicycles.
Yeah.
Click the flowers. So show us you're not a robot.
Oh, the caption. I'm done.
So I clicked all the flowers, hit it. Then another page came up. I had all the flowers.
Because you didn't get all the flowers the first time.
So then by the time I got there, they was like, you were in line again. I'm like, all right, I'm in line. Then like 10 minutes later, they came, you didn't get it. Like, it was like, you didn't get it. That's what they told me.
That's the most disappointing
so
feeling,
I'm like,
though.
damn, I missed out. So then I broke the rule. I went to Flight Club. I went to Flight Club. And
oh, no.
Flight Club had them, but they were over $100 in my size. And I'm like, I'm not paying over
That's crazy.
Because they're already $215.
Absolutely.
I'm not paying.
You only paid $400
Yeah,
for
I'm not paying $315. And then Flight Club has the that crazy fee.
Absolutely.
Like that $20 or $30 fee, depending on when you want them. I was like, this be $400. Like, I'm not paying $400 for these.
And just so y'all know, Flight Club is just a regular ass store. It is just a regular ass store.
It's a consignment shop,
right? Like, it's not like a House of Hoops.
No,
it's like a regular ass store, man.
It's a consignment shop. Like, if you take a pair of shoes to Flight Club and say, I want to sell these.
Absolutely.
You're not getting your money that day.
Absolutely.
You getting your money when somebody come in that store and buy them shoes.
Absolutely.
That's
you
when
get
you
a phone
that
call
money.
and a check.
Yeah, so don't think it's a quick way to get a buck. You're not getting it.
Not at all.
Like, it's a consignment shop.
I definitely roll with it.
So, but yeah, it was a frustrating day trying to get those shoes.
I'm sorry.
But I didn't get them. But you know what? They got a pair of black and white ones coming out at the end of the month.
Okay.
At first, I didn't want them, but I was looking at them. I was like, they're not that bad, so they'll be good. They also got the Olive 5s coming out in March, first weekend in March.
I feel like I might have to get the Olive 5s just because all right, so the Jordan 4s is my favorite Jordan, right? I like Jordan 5s though too, and I think that the olive colorway on any Jordan it'd be something funky about that color. Like it just look good. I don't even like the 8s at all. I seen olive 8s and I was like, I might buy those. Like the rug on the tongue fucked me up with the 8s every time. There's something about this shit looks stupid.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm looking for this year. That Jordan 4 Reimagined was really what I was looking for because, like I told you, I already have a pair of 4s that are all leather. I have the Michigan 4s.
Absolutely.
And they're all leather. And so I knew that, and they got the bubblegum sole. So I knew that these 5s reimagined in leather were going to be hot.
4s.
Yeah,
for sure.
4s. I knew the 4s reimagined in leather were going to be hot.
For sure.
And I was on them. And so I don't know what I'm not really excited about anything. I mean, they got the military blues coming out. The military blue 4s coming out. I will have less luck getting them.
Absolutely.
But I wouldn't get them because they're white, and I wear a size 14.
Sean.
So that's why I didn't get the Craft 3s that came out, the ivory.
Yeah.
Because they were all white.
And they look, so I'm like, you at least tall with big feet, right? I'm a lot shorter than you are, and I got large feet as well. So I wear a big ass white shoe, it's gonna look like a ski on my foot. You dig? It look stupid. But I recently I got a few grown man health things going on my knees and whatnot, right? So I recently stopped wearing my J's a lot, and I've really been in Air Max.
Okay.
I've been in the waffles. The waffles, people be forgetting, right? That's like Nike's bread and butter. That was the first shoe, right? So we put a pair of waffles on, it feels so comfortable to just get in the shoe. So I feel like during this year, that's kind of really what I'm gonna be looking for. I'm gonna be going into a whole bunch of cross trainers.
Yeah, I'm looking into soul swapping because a lot of Jordans aren't that. Even if you break them, unless you wear Jordan 1 Zooms, they're made for comfort.
Yeah.
But the original Jordan 1s that dropped, they got that. They really don't have much to the sole. Yeah. But with the right sole, you can wear them. They'll be good.
Absolutely.
But a good sole can cost you in upwards of $70, $80, $100. Like, especially if you go to somewhere like Red Wing.
Absolutely.
A good sole can cost you. So, yeah.
But that's the other part though. Being a sneakerhead is more than just having shoes that look good when you put them on your feet. If you can't wear them, right? They uncomfortable when you wear them. You don't need to have them, right? Exactly. You got to make them comfortable for yourself. Yep, exactly. And if you're not wearing your shoes, I don't know if you've seen that video. It was like a viral video a couple weeks ago. Dude had 4 pair of J's. You never wore these J's, right? He pulling them out the box. He mad because they falling apart. You could press into the sole and you know what I'm saying? You have to wear your shoes.
Yeah, you got to.
If you don't wear, if you a sneakerhead and you buying shoes just to keep them in the closet, that's flawed. But that's the reason why I'm
that's hype beast shit.
That's the reason why I had to step back because all the hype beasts was buying all the shoes. They don't want to wear none of them. They just want to buy them and resell them. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's hype beast shit. Yeah, it's like you were talking about. There's an army of Yeezys back here.
78 pair of Yeezys right here.
There's a bunch of Yeezys.
It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. You can see the top of the box right here, so it's a box up under that at least. God.
Yeah, but it's just one of the things. It's about the culture for me. I was talking about the '96 NBA All-Star game. And I was like, that game is the sneaker culture.
Absolutely.
Every shoe that was in that game is iconic. One of the players was wearing Micah Parsons was in the celebrity game. He was wearing the Adidas Crazy 8s.
Damn.
With Kobe wore in the 96.
Absolutely.
The Jordan 11. made his debut in the '96 All-Star game. The foam posits, like
you had a lot of shit happening then, right?
Yeah. Who else has
96.
Who else has some crazy shoes? Everybody. Barkley.
Yeah, Barkley had them
had his
CB34s back then. Pip had them joints with the air on the side.
Yeah.
Sean Kemp had the Rain Man.
Sean Kemp.
Shaq had the Shaqnosis.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 96. The 96 All-Star game
Damn.
is the sneaker culture. I've been telling people that for years. Like,
my goodness.
Yeah, it's the sneaker culture. And I'm not going to blow any plans for what I have for that, but just understand that is the sneaker culture.
I'm thinking about them shoes, Sean. There was a lot of dope ass shoes in that game.
Yeah. If you look at the map of all the shoes they are the shoes that people go crazy for buying today. Those are the shoes that are, we all know what the Jordan 11 did for the sneaker culture. Like, we all know what the foam posits are.
Absolutely.
Like foam posits are still $250. When they come, that's the sticker price.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the sticker price.
That's off the manufacturer price right
They
there.
dropped the triple blacks a couple months ago. They sold out in like 2 minutes. I couldn't get a pair, and they was $260.
That's the crazy part. Like, I've been trying to get foams for a while. I had the only foams that I legit had the opportunity to get, and I slept was what's them shit's called, the Air Force joints or some shit like that. It was like it was a joint in 2013. They had a pair of foams that came out right after the Weatherman joints, and I was at the fucking store in Germany, and dude was like, I mean, I know you couldn't get this. At the same time, the fucking Jordan 4s had just came back out. He was like, I mean, I know you couldn't get the 4s, but we got these foam posits, and I give them to you for it was like €60. I was like, nah, man, I'm good. Slept, but I could have got them, and I could have resold them shoes, right?
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a reseller guy,
Right.
but I could have resold them joints for at least $3,000-4,000.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got like I think I got 5 pair of foam posits.
God.
But I'm waiting for them to come back though. I'm waiting for them to come back, like, because I got so much. Like, I've come to realize that as I'm older, ones are just my speed, right?
Absolutely.
For an older guy,
absolutely,
ones are my speed
because they go with everything.
Yeah. I can wear them when they look good. The more worn they get, the better they look.
Absolutely.
They're the opposite of Air Force Ones. Like, Air Force Ones are like trash the more you wear them, but Nike Air Jordan 1s, they look good. Like, you can wear them with anything. Like,
absolutely.
So as I've gotten older, that's what I've been wearing. Like, I got a pair of Fear 3s.
Okay.
I wore them a couple weeks ago. I got the Kraft olive green 4s.
Hard.
Yeah, those are hard. I got the reverse fire red
hard
4s. I haven't worn them yet. I'm waiting for the summer or the spring for those. But like everything, but my everydays are ones. Like, all that other stuff is for like special occasions.
Absolutely.
They do get worn, but I don't wear them all the time. You know what I'm saying?
With that.
Like,
but that's grown. That's how you, as a sneakerhead, right? That's the point when you start to realize that you've grown as a sneakerhead, right? We went through that phase of like, oh, I couldn't get these shoes as a shorty,
exactly,
right? So I'm gonna run these up,
and that's what it's all about. That's what people don't understand. People that are sneakerheads, it's because your parents couldn't afford it.
Absolutely.
Like, you're not mad at your parents because they couldn't afford
Absolutely.
it. Would I rather have like a chicken box than a pair of shoes? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like,
building over my head?
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
But everybody that's a sneakerhead, it's for a reason. It's not because these sneakers are available. Like, a lot of them aren't available. It's not because we just want them. We feeding that child in us.
Absolutely.
Like, we getting back what we couldn't have. That's why they keep releasing the same shoes.
And y'all mad.
Yeah.
These shoes came out when we was little. And we can get them now.
They releasing the shoes for our generation.
Absolutely. Y'all mad because we can afford the shoes now.
Yeah.
Like, that's the reality of it.
Yeah, that's why they keep putting out the 11 cool grades.
That's it. Y'all mad.
That's why every 5 years you get the same shoes re-released, because there's generations that couldn't afford them, though that can afford it now.
If you think about anybody who was born in the mid 70s to the late 70s, right? They went through the whole time when Michael Jordan was making shoes. They went through that time wondering if they could get a pair of Jordans, right? When other players was coming through the league and they had dope shoes, it was people wondering if they can get a pair of those shoes. So now we can afford them shoes. We going to buy what we got.
Yeah, we're going to get it if we can get them, for sure. We're going to get them. But you ain't going to catch me at no sneaker con buying. I was looking at them sneaker con videos, and like you were saying it earlier, you don't know what's real and what's not. But there's skits of, I don't know if there's skits, but there's videos of people, how much for the table? And the people are like 100,000. And then the people pull out $100,000 and
That's
buy
real.
the whole table.
That's real, but like that comes from reselling shoes. Like, don't nobody want to buy the shoes that you selling me, fam. I could get them from Nike. If you don't buy them from Nike because you don't want to wear them, if you just let me buy them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a strange thing, but that sneaker con thing is strange. I'd like to go to one. I've never been to one. We have a friend that goes to one, Zach.
Yeah.
He goes to quite a few of them. I don't know if he's as big as a sneakerhead as he was because he had a child.
Absolutely.
So that changes that changes
That always changed the game, right?
That changed the game when you have a child. Like, we forget about it. Forget about anything that you were or was or could have been.
He is not lying.
Forget about it.
Cause he not lying.
Yeah.
That's because you got to pay attention to the kids now.
Yeah, if you ain't do it before you had a kid, you ain't doing it.
That's real talk.
You know,
you would do it afterwards.
If you
still alive.
If you got the guts up, if you get past your depression for not doing it in the first place, when you could have done it, then you might do it. You gotta get that takes therapy. That takes a lot of gumption.
Gumption is the key.
Gumption. That is a word that is so old that still works.
Absolutely. You should
Gumption.
be using that.
Yeah.
Put some gumption on that, man. Okay?
It takes a lot, but you got this.
Absolutely.
You got this.
Man, hey, I really do appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
Yep.
How you feel, Sean?
I feel good. I'm glad we're back.
You
The
did?
second episode.
Absolutely.
I feel
man.
good. I'm trying to figure out. I'm still in my Ralph Lauren phase.
Yeah, I mean, I was noticing your Ralph Lauren shit.
Yeah. I don't know. So you say Lauren. You say
He
Lauren. I
keeps
say
saying
Lauren.
Lauren.
Because I'm still trying to get the white people.
You
to
fucking
like me.
fancy. That's what
White
that
people.
is.
I'm still trying to get
You
white
fancy.
people to like me. They're still crossing the street when they see me coming. It breaks
Even
my,
with your Ralph Lauren on?
Yeah, you know what?
You got to call it out, Sean. You got to be like, but it's Ralph Lauren.
But you know what? It's one of them things like, I can't change being 6'4", 300 pounds. Like, I mean, I can change the 300-pound part. But even if I was 6'4", 208, they would still cross the street.
Absolutely.
Like, they would still.
Listen, Sean, you're going to be 6'4" regardless.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The average fucking person in America is like 5'7".
Yeah.
That's almost an entire foot, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it is what it is. It's kind of funny to me now. It's kind of funny.
Well,
I like the women that I like when I'm walking by a woman and they like, they pull their shirt down, and I go, please. I say please just loud enough. I don't say it that loud. Please.
See, John, okay, now we pulling out the stops, okay? Let me tell you. So I frequently get in places, right, and people give me that look like, oh, my God, is he going to steal my wallet or purse or something? So typically what I do is I pull my Louis Vuitton wallets out of my pocket and unintentionally drop them on the ground. Oh, my goodness. Did I just drop my wallets? Right? So, yes, I can afford the same shit, people. I don't want to steal from you, okay?
Right.
Don't clutch yourself when you see me coming, because chances are the shit that you bought is fake, and the shit that I bought is not.
Yeah, we get into a whole nother space now.
That's
We
it.
get into a whole nother space.
That's it. I don't buy fake shit no more, so it is what it is. You dig?
Yep.
But thank y'all for hanging out with us.
Absolutely.
Sean and Sean talk about shit. Episode 2 now, right?
Yeah, episode 2. Hopefully, we're going to be in our new space for the next one.
We're gonna see. They doing a little construction.
Okay.
So, and they pushed the construction timeline back by a couple of weeks, but we make phone calls.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No worries. Like, we'll be here.
We coming back regardless.
The space is gonna be ready, and when it's
Absolutely.
ready, y'all gonna love it. So.
We will be in the space before the summertime.
Okay.
Before the springtime.
Perfect.
All right. But thank y'all for kicking it with us. Sean and Sean talk about shit. We back like we never left, gang.
Peace.
Peace.